There has never been an opportunity on the internet like TikTok. You can get seen by millions and millions and millions of people without spending a dime. And you're probably wondering how it can happen for you. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. Your success on TikTok really comes down to how well you understand the algorithm, how well you understand what TikTok is looking for in the way that people are consuming a video, so that you understand how to continue to make it so that people engage with it in the right way. Because the more signals that that video sends to TikTok that it is valuable, that people are watching it over and over and over again, the more it's going to get served to other people. And you reach that holy grail on TikTok of going viral on the For You page, where a bunch of people who do not know you or follow you get to see the content that you're making. That's where true virality comes in. So what we're gonna talk about is go through exactly what the algorithm optimizes for and how you can match that and reproduce that over and over again. And as a bonus, I'm gonna show you a tip at the end that is going to teach you how to optimize for the algorithm and barely spend any time having to come up with the ideas for it. Okay, so let's jump right in. What does the algorithm care about? TikTok videos are obviously very short, but I think you'll be surprised at how close this actually is to the YouTube algorithm. Both platforms want you to watch the maximum amount of video content. In TikTok, that's 10, 15 seconds. On YouTube, it could be minutes upon minutes. The first thing that TikTok looks for is loops. So that means how often people are replaying your video. One great way to see if people are looping your videos is to go into your analytics. Once you switch to a pro account on TikTok, you can see your analytics. And it's totally free to have a pro account. And when you go to your average watch time, and let's say that the video is 8 seconds long, if it has an average watch time of say 11 seconds, you know that people are looping it over and over again. And that sends a very strong signal to the algorithm. And I'll show you in a little bit how to optimize for that. The second thing that it looks for is video completions. So that means getting through the whole video. TikTok wants people to watch all of your videos. If they're scrolling through and going to the next video before yours is over, it doesn't send a great sign to the algorithm. So you really need to keep people engaged. The third thing is shares. So that means when people are pushing that little share button on your video and then sharing it with their friends through whatever platform they do it on. Then it's comments. So there are a ton of comments on viral videos, as you'll see, and comments to comments. And the more that there are and the more engaged that those comments are and those comment threads are, that comes in pretty high too. And then likes is the final thing on the algorithm chart. Now, that being said, don't underestimate the power of a like, because likes are the only social proof that you can really see other than comments on a video. So when you're swiping through your For You page on TikTok and you're looking for signals about what videos are popular, the first thing that you're probably going to see is the number of likes. Even though it's one of the last things that TikTok considers in the algorithm, it's still important. It sends a very strong social proof sign. The way that you optimize for them is to create video content that is designed to draw people through to the end of the video. Tease, 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 and then pay off. This is why some of the biggest TikTok trends have a reveal. And the reason these reveals do so well is because we are hardwired to need resolution. And that resolution helps get us through. And then it sends a message to TikTok that not only are people completing the video, but they're replaying it. Think about when you play a minor key on a piano. You always feel the need to hear a major key, right? We're hardwired that way. We need to be able to see it coming. And when that happens, we pull people through the video. So you want to set it right up at the beginning. You can often use text on screen right at the beginning. That's the best way to do it, and don't give away the game. It could be something as simple as, "You won't believe what happened when I went to the gym today." So when you have that reveal or that plot twist that happens in your video where you're not giving it all away, it ticks the two biggest boxes on the algorithm optimization chart. It's getting people looping and replaying the video, and it's getting people to complete the entire video. It's hard to really optimize for likes, comments, and shares. I've never really advocated much for actually asking for people to comment below or asking people to like this video. That kind of hacking is kind of strange to me. But I think generally just understanding what your audience cares about, developing that audience, and creating a community within your comments is the way that you're going to get that consistent engagement. Certainly there's some things that you can do. You can ask direct questions to the audience. You can ask them for their opinions. But at the end of the day, I think that you'll find that you'll get the most comments and shares when you've built a community within your TikTok audience. And then the comments and likes will come. Now, how do you come up with ideas for this stuff in the first place? I want you to just scroll through your For You page and start finding some songs that have clear plot twists in them that you think that you might be able to put your own brand stamp on. Just tap the song by tapping that little record in the bottom right-hand corner and favorite that song. You will have a huge list in your favorites now of different songs that you can create simple videos to. And these songs and sounds already have the optimization baked in, which makes your life so much easier trying to go viral on TikTok. We have tons of tips and tricks on how to accelerate your business and your growth on TikTok. Click over here to see a playlist of all the best tips and tricks, and I'll see you later.